Hi, yeah. Welcome to episode 266 of Open Your Toys cast. Finally, sorry for our lateness. Or maybe I planned it just so we would go live at 4:20 this time in celebration of 420. But no, I got caught at a Target, unfortunately. But I'm glad you can join us. Hopefully you stuck around the 20 minutes we were late. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it live here every other weekend, even when we're late. If you can't make the live shows, our group's the next best way on facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you want to just follow when the show gets released, you can do that at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast or openyourtoys.com. Top of that page is going to have links to the show notes, as links to everything I'm talking about here. Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, RSS. You can email us. You can leave voicemails. You can support the show. Whew, where can people find you, AAA?
Hello, guys. You can find me at on the Facebook, under facebook.com, Alias Angel Alias. I just posted a Diaclone DA-95 battleship there. Mixed with Star Wars, so
I was going to say,
that.
what's that? I've never heard of that before. What is it? It's Diaclone, like the Clone Wars.
It's that $500 thing I'm trying to sucker punch Shane into.
Nice. All right, we got a Cowabunga dude in the house. Thanks for joining us, as well as KJ Smith and Brinkalizer. Thank you. I agree, KJ. Completely unacceptable. It was all AAA's fault. It had nothing to do with me. And we've got two sickies on the not on the show today. Unfortunately, Cliff is under the weather, and I don't think Rock's sick. He's had a super long weekend, still had yard work and a bunch of other family stuff to get done. So I thought Roger might be with us, but maybe not. Might just be the AAA and Slick show, which is fine by me because we have some fun stuff to talk about. All right. If you want to find me, facebook.com/openyourtoys, at Slick McFavorite on the gram. All right. What are we drinking, Mr. AAA? You got anything fun there?
Actually, I'm having dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So water then? Are you having water?
Yep. That's right.
I like it.
Sorry, it's the boring stuff.
So, KJ Smith. Oh, where the hell's my cursor here? Come on, cursor. So he says, "No, Cliff. I gotta go." I think that might be why Roger's not on. Roger's like, "Oh, just me and Jason." So, oh well, we're still gonna have lots of fun. I am drinking. I haven't even had a drink yet. Let me try it. Oh God, that's awful. Woo. I am drinking Warheads for Loco.
Oh my gosh.
Super Cosmic Punch. Oh my God, this thing is awful. I think it's literally going to make me have to use the restroom before the end of the show, if you know what I mean. We'll see. You might have to entertain the people, AAA. If I have to go to the restroom, you can tell them all my dirty secrets.
Some sort of energy drink? Warheads? I wonder why.
No, Warheads is the candy. So there's a super sour candy called Warheads, and this is a crossover between one of the worst drinks ever in Four Loko. No offense to anybody that likes Four Loko. But yeah, it's like a crossover between a really strong alcohol malt beverage alcoholic drink and the candy. KJ Smith says clearance rack at the liquor store. It probably will be there soon. All right. Well, no listener feedback and questions. Jeez. That's somebody's job. They need to get on it. Oh, you got one? All right. Well, let's do it together. If you're going to be on the
All right.
show, might as well do a question.
Um, what do you consider peg warmers? To define that word in your
Ooh.
in your um in your own words, I guess.
Pig warmers, they don't, it, oh, and I'm still hearing that echo. They don't have to. They don't have to be bad figures, in my opinion. I mean, those Lando figures are great. I love the General Lando and the regular Lando. I think they're just basically toys put in a case that don't match demand. You know,
Mm,
everybody wanted everything else in that case besides that Lando or those Landos because we've gotten those Landos multiple times now. So just something that doesn't keep pace with demand, I would say. It doesn't have to be a bad toy, but usually it is, and you know, unfortunately, usually they're female figures. But I don't know what. I guess you wouldn't know if there's any wrestling fans. C Rock, we're missing you already. I wonder if I wouldn't think that the women peg warm on wrestling figures, but who knows? Maybe they do. Maybe men want other men and speedos. That's like what they're really going for. But what do you think, AAA? How do you define a peg
mm,
warmer?
I think I think maybe after 6 months of a product,
That's a
and
good way of thinking.
not on the very beginning stage, because I have friends who says, "Oh, these are peg warming." I'm like, "No, these just came out. What are you talking about? Just because it's there it doesn't mean it's peg warming yet." So I would
Oh, see, that's
say,
interesting. I would say you could tell a peg warmer right away, but that's a good
uh,
criteria that it's got to be out for at least 6 months or so.
yeah, or if it's on clearance and it's still not moving, oh boy, okay,
Oh
that's a peg warmer.
yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I feel so bad for the Black He-Man. You know, he's been down to $9 everywhere around me, and at least they still have at least like three or four of them, even at $9. But I also think that a lot of people, the people that wanted to, bought them, and he clearanced kind of late, so too late to buy and return stuff. But
Hmm.
good question, AAA. I like it. All right, let's get into some motherfudging con news. Celebration Japan has been announced or was announced at Celebration. Was that in Europe, right? The celebration was.
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Peter in the group, if you're interested and you're in the Facebook group, Peter posted this incredibly detailed write up of, I don't know if the person lived in Japan or just has gone to Celebration Japans in the past and are familiar with everything, but really interesting stuff like tipping. We were talking about this. AAA tipping is considered
Hmm.
offensive there, which is
And mhm.
crazy. But yeah, just really interesting things, different ways to get to and from the con, from around the city, all that amazing stuff. I would love to do it, especially it's on 420 too. Except for I wouldn't want to be in Japan on 420. So
I heard it's gonna be a nightmare for the panels because there's a lot of translation going back and forth. It might take even longer time.
ooh, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't see Cowabunga, dude. I thought it said grass when I originally saw it. It says gross. Obviously, talking about my Ford Loco. Brinkalizer says, "Oh, about our question. Anything still on the peg after 2 weeks is a warmer because if people would have wanted it, it'd be gone by then." That's probably true. After 2 weeks,
Mhm.
it's probably kids picking it up more than anything. Yeah, this is kind of rare. KJ Smith says the oddest thing is when a figure goes on clearance and then a month or so later it's back in full price. I've seen that a few times. My Walmart's pretty bad at that kind of shit. Like, it'll clearance out, and then like once it passes like its clearance phase, and if somebody returns one, it's always back on the shelf at full price. They don't like keep it at that lower price for some reason. But wacky. Let's see. Next. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm literally looking at shit and not presenting it. Give me a second.
Gotta get on the ball.
Yeah. I'm all harried. So yeah, the reason why I was late is I went to a Target that was not by my house. It's near where I coach, and dropped off a prescription. I'm like, okay, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I know that you don't like to hear that, but how long is it going to take? She's like, oh, about 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, that gives me plenty of time. What she didn't mention was when I'd go line up to go pick it up, that line would take 20 minutes to go through on top of it. So I was a little dry. Oh, God. You know, that just kind of fuming, standing in line. You know, you get to 10 minutes and you're just like, Jesus Christ, what's taking so long? Yeah. And then worse was it was still 20 minutes away from my house. So then knowing that it was already like 3:55, I'm of course that impatient driver, like, get out of my way, go, move, road raging all the way home. So I'm still kind of bringing it down.
Yeah. How's the road over there? There's snow on the top of the roads now, or is it still?
Oh no! So I sent you that picture. So if people didn't know, we're going to talk about it during the show, I assume, at multiple points. But Peter came out and visited Casa de McFavorite this week, so we had lots of fun, and he got to miss the snow in town 2 days after he left. We got a couple inches yesterday, and it wasn't melted by noon yesterday, but it was all melted by about 4:00 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So
Good.
No snow around.
I thought you kept keeping your beer for that reason, you know. 'Cause it's been quite.
Yeah, Peter got to see me and all my bad habits and fun stuff. All right, Australian exhibit. I guess this should have been put into grab bag, but I guess it's kind of like a con. It's a special event. It's not going to be there very long. And so this is an official exhibit put on by Takara and like a collectors group there in Australia at a comic book shop. The pictures are kind of cool. I'm loving this kind of graffiti style mural. So you come in and you see, so there's newer stuff obviously from Takara, but this was kind of cool. You get to see some model sheets and stuff like that. Comics, some of the older stuff here. And that's got to be handmade, I would assume. Some really interesting pieces here. Pepsi Prime, some of the more obscure primes in here. And then some gorgeous G1 boxed stuff. Oh, yeah. This
looks like a museum.
Yeah. Yeah, this Rodimus collection is dope. Get to see all the different hot rods and Rodimuses that they produced. This is pretty gorgeous. A little smattering of animated in there. Some Takara G1. Just some gorgeous stuff. G2 Stunicons.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy. And then Bumblebee.
For some reason, I'm thinking of Cliff. I don't know why.
Thinking of how bored he would be.
I wonder what would he do when he entered this expedition.
Well, and that's why I'm wondering if he's actually watching, because he more just was like, I'm just wasted. Not that way, but and he was just coughing nonstop. So maybe he's watching us live and getting bored already. So yeah, lots of cool stuff here. Oh shit, is that the original Pepsi Prime? Oh, that's crazy. I thought that might be the reissue that Hasbro did when they first launched Hasbro Toy Shop back in the day.
This is like an Optimus Prime Shrine, right? Kind of.
Yeah, because most of that stuff comes from private collections in Australia, so it's kind of whatever they had on hand that they could put on display. Mando Mania for this week at least. So we got the extremely overpriced vintage collection Tusken Boba Fett. So that's another one of those $23. Well, and here it's probably 26 or something. Oh, $17.99. Oh, that's right. So $16.99 I've been seeing a lot. Like, is that just going to be the new price for vintage collection? I thought they were going to do like $13.99 and maybe deluxes. Does this one come in the box? Have you seen?
They haven't shown pics. I don't think so.
Let's
I don't know.
Looked like there was a package pick. No, yeah, it's just one of those. Just on a card. Yeah. Dude, I'm out of TVC at above $15. Like, it's one thing if it's an exclusive or a box that pushes it over 15, but if we're just talking about vintage collection is 17 and you know, BBTS tax on $1, but Hasbro Toy Shop, if it's $16.99, I'm done. Look at that. These aren't special. This dude comes with one fucking gun, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you have to like it. And
I'm not sharing. Oh God, hold on. I just noticed I'm clicking through all these pictures and I'm not sharing that. I need to present. Stop that. Present this. Share screen. Share a window. That's what I always screw up. So now when I open new tabs, okay. Here's what I was talking about. Niem Num is $17.99 and Moff Jajarad. Yeah, the Book of Boba Fett. Fucking
$18.
No, done, bro. This Black Series R5D4 is cool. It uses the new larger body that the oh my God.
Oh,
Mr. Badass.
Oh, there's Badass.
We thought you were boycotting us because your boyfriend wasn't going to be on today.
Apparently, I had the wrong link, so I've been waiting backstage on the wrong link for fucking.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks, man. That's weird. So those old links don't say, "Hey, this is for an older show" or anything.
No.
They just allow you to wait back there. My bad. I was even going to message you, but I was just like, Rock and Cliff aren't on the show. Cliff's not feeling good.
I read the stream there. So,
well, I'm glad you could join us. AAA's been keeping everybody entertained with his hilarious jokes.
So how much did I miss?
Oh, not much. Just a couple news articles. We didn't even start the show until 20 minutes late. So.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you've only missed 20 minutes and only 10 minutes of actual toy stuff. But we're talking about this R4D or R5D4.
Pre-ordered.
And we didn't even. Did you?
Oh yeah.
See, I got the carded one, so I don't need this. But we didn't talk about this in regard to the R2. I totally forgot to mention. So they are. I see what people are bitching about. The hardcore collectors were saying his arms are supposed to have red stripes too, not just
that looks
here.
Like R2's legs.
Yeah. Well, they're using that new body of him. And what it does is you can pull this head up, and this is a storage like tube to put all those little, it comes with like 5 different arms or something.
His accessories,
So, yeah. Except for they don't show them with the R4D5. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There it is.
So all these little things can store in that head if you want, which I thought was pretty cool.
They mentioned something about being future-proof this body. So for something else that they're not going to reveal later. So.
Now, Brinkalizer saying he thinks the legs are blue. Then I wonder what the hardcore Star Wars nerds were complaining, that there were still things that should have been red on this that were blue. So who knows? Anywho, at least
did he
it's
always
cool...
have the same torso as R2? I thought he was a little bit different in the front.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. R5, D4. Let's do some screenshottings here. Bing, bada bing, bada bing.
Yeah, because...
Oh, yeah. Brinkalizer's right.
Yeah.
Blue legs.
And he was identical to R2, I guess. Yeah, because even if you look at side by side.
Yeah. So
okay.
The red piping on the helmet. Where else do we've got them? Yeah, sides. I wonder what they were bitching about then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I need to do my homework better instead of just quickly reading an article and not paying attention. Okay. Right. Looks good. I got the one on card. I didn't even want that one to begin with, but so I have no need for another one. But
we haven't talked about Mandalorian shit, have we?
Oh no, not the show. The show will be at the end of the show.
All right.
Grab bag, yeah.
All right.
No, we're all gonna get a chance. Yeah, I didn't even think. I'm gonna have to see if they'll come on for like 10 minutes, coughing and tired or whatever.
Yeah.
See if they'll, because they said wait till the end of the season, then we can all talk about it then. And then now they're not on. Let's see. Oh, and more Mando Mania from last week. So we get the Tuscan Warrior with, well, here, we'll just click through pictures. They don't ever seem to have them in order. So the Cobb Vanth and Cad Bane 2-pack.
Oh,
so can have their little gunfight.
And that's Black Series?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Vintage Collection Warrior with Massive, which I love those little doggies.
Yeah.
And then Retro Collection Luke.
Which looks exactly like the Retro Luke anyway.
Yeah, exactly. What did they...
And they already released them.
Like the head maybe looks a little bit
different.
They
look like they did a better sculpt of the head, but it's the exact same figure that's already out there.
I like that you get the blast effects with him. Oh, yeah, and you get that.
I wish he had the armor on, but whatever.
Did he have the armor in that scene?
No, he didn't. No, he already gave it back to Boba Fett, so...
Yeah, I like that this Massive is articulated. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but at least it has some articulation. All right, so let's see what price points are we looking at. Have these gone up for pre-order yet? I know the other ones did. Thought these would have had to. Let's see. Yeah. Bing, bada, bing, bada, bang.
I don't think they are. I have not. I just was on Big Bad, and they're not there, I don't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's crazy. So, we'll have to keep our eye on those. Yeah, that Luke is really disappointing.
Yeah.
Just put it on basically a 3D card, because that's not a real picture of Luke and shit either. So, yeah. All right, Legionscon Blood Armor Vorgus Vermillius. So this is kind of dope, kind of a Dracula homage from the. So you get the cool red armor and shit with the vampire in there. The red clear head, which will probably be the. So the red consumed head, only available at Legionscon. So that won't be part of the regular release of this, but those look dope. I'm loving the head.
Do you have the Or both? Did any of you guys got the blood armor version, the regular one, the previous one?
What? What was it? What? It was a different figure, though, right? Aren't you talking about?
It's it looks like him, like that, but it's painted all red. But this one's more detail.
Oh,
Yeah, it's same thing. It's called the blood armor. It's
blood
him,
armor version.
literally. Yeah, but this one's
Huh.
much better than the old version, the processor. Yeah, this one has a cape too and everything.
Yeah, and this cape is amazing. It looks like where all these stitches are, there's wires because it's got
Yep, wire
multiple
cape.
wires running through it. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see. Cowabunga Dude has that blood armor. He says new one is more spiky, so he's got more spikes to him. KJ Smith and Brinkalizer, Legionscon is New Jersey, right? I'd assume you guys go to that. Let's see here. Legionscon, Saturday, November 11th. No mention of the location, but all right. Cool. I'm liking it. One more con. And this is my local con. So we just got this announcement. Hayden Christensen. But what's sad is he's going to be... So my con, like last year we had 4 of the hobbits from the original Lord of the Ring movies. So I don't even remember all of them. The guy from Goonies...
There's a lot of guys in Goonies.
Well, no, the whatchamacallit, the Hobbit from Goonies.
Yeah.
But anyways,
the main guy.
4 Hobbits came together to do a reunion, but those are always extra paid events. They call an evening with. And so Hayden Christensen is an evening with Hayden Christensen, and it's like an extra $60 just to get in, and then you can do like $100 for a VIP pass or something.
It's amazing that Obi-Wan brought him back as like an awesome character again.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking hated him in the trilogy, and now he's like the best character ever.
Well, I'll tell you what, after the sequel trilogy, I liked the prequel trilogy a lot more.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not that I don't like the sequel trilogy, but it just made me appreciate the lore, I think, a little bit more. I think as time passes, you tend to accept things a little bit more. But so, I mean, we've got a pretty good con.
That's a wicked lineup.
Here. Christina Ricci. We're going to have a bunch of Mandalorians. Hey, Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo.
Some Scream motherfucker. Matthew Lillard, dude.
Yeah.
I want to have him sign my Hackers VHS. I think that would be pretty meta, you know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we had Chevy Chase and Christy Brinkley coming, so... Now, my con always does this, like leading up to it until about 2 months out, they have like the most impressive guest list you've ever seen. And then slowly people start dropping out and cancel. Like all the way up until like the day the con starts, people start dropping out. Like we were supposed to... Yeah. They're gonna have a fucking, what do you call it? Saved by the Bell. Fucking
and the Office and shit. Fucking right, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so should be fun. You know, again, I don't ever do the autographs, and some of these people, that's all they do. They're just there to do autographs and pictures. But I try to do all the panels, so it'll be interesting to see if there's a Mandalorian panel, or if there's a, National Lampoon's panel or something.
Christopher Lloyd is fucking aged. That guy's like, he's probably coming in with a walker and a wheelchair and shit.
Well, how old is he? It's somebody got the Googles there to. I would say he's got
80.
Yeah, I was going to say high 70s at least.
All right, I'm looking this up.
Brinkalizer's going to Legionscon. Yeah. Oh, and shout out for Badass. KJ Smith was going to leave, so I'm glad you came on, Badass. You made him stay around.
Hey, bro, I'm here, man. It was me. I fucked up.
All right. Well, let's get into some toy news. Deathsaurus Artwork. So this kind of sparked some discussion. So this is by famous comic book artist Guido Guidi. So this is one of the hardcore people, but
84.
everybody's 80. He's 84 now. Jesus, yeah.
Born in 1938.
Good Lord, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah. All
right.
He's seen 3 wars. That's insane.
No shit, man.
So everybody's hoping this is just very early on. This looks.
Is that a Silverhawks
real.
hawk? It's the red one, the bad guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what's Monstars?
Yeah.
Cause it even grows into his shit. So he has the squid ship.
Yeah.
And then he also has the big red hawk ship. Yeah. But so yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. Again, hopefully this is very early on. Maybe an initial colorized run at it. But even if it is, the Star Saber artwork is just so clean. It's not comic book style. So it seems weird that they would do that they wouldn't have consistent artwork across probably the only 2 pieces we're ever going to get, at least large pieces, from Victory. We've got some of the smaller characters and like deluxes and Voyagers, but so yeah. Here we go. TF exclusive listings. So these are some of the exclusives that someone found in a computer system. So not too much to look at here, but first we get a Studio Series leader reissue Grimlock. Yeah. So the Jagged Bay.
Yeah,
Grimlock,
the weird.
That is.
Yeah.
Awful, and for some reason green. Yeah. Went too far out. The Buzz is BB Buzzworthy. Buzzworld BB Bumblebee line 86 Hound. That's weird because we're getting an 86 Hound. Oh, maybe they'll be doing kind of like a Studio Series, but in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee. Anyways, let's see, for Amazon, Transformers Generation Studio Series multi-pack. That's kind of interesting. Transformer Generation Econ Capsule 1 Comic 2-pack. And then we get an Ecom Capsule 2, Ecom Capsule 4, Voyager Nacelle. So Nacelle is the G2 Starscream. Or at least that's just what Newage called it, I think. Walmart, another Transformer Retro. So good to see that.
Are they numbered? Like 8? Because it says like Retro 6, Retro 8.
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe they're numbered in order. And this is Generations Retro. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be... I assume that like the Starscream and the Thundercracker and those kind of things are what they're considering Transformer Generation Retro, but those were also called 86 Retro.
Well, they're called movie, weren't they?
Yeah. I don't have any of mine. Yeah, like movie.
I do, but
so.
It's what I got.
And then Transformer Generation DTC, which in the past this has meant direct to consumer back in the Hasbro Toy Shop days.
Yeah.
That might have even been pre-Toy Shop, the old Hasbro site. But so DTC 1, 2, which is Leader Shattergrass Grimlock. So these are Pulse. So, and then DTC 3 and DTC 4. So who knows? I usually don't like to do name crap like that, but we're pretty light on news besides third party, which is now just kind of stands for everything else besides official 4 franchise ones. And I don't even think I asked you to do the 4 franchises, AAA. I was in such a hurry. I was just like, dedicated to the 4 greatest franchises. If you want to kick it with us.
That's
So
right.
sorry.
No worries. I think all fans know by now.
Exactly. That's right. If you don't know, now you know.
Get your Super Nintendo.
Some first looks here at the Masterverse Ram Man.
Oh,
looks
he looks
really cool.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what this extra like S&M gear is.
Well, if you look at it, it has the Horde logo on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
if you look at the side view, you can actually see the Horde logo on it.
No.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
not Horde. Yeah, I don't know what that is though.
I love
Maybe
the black
someone-
helmet though with the goggles.
No, I do how I do like how they're stylizing these. There's no, classics did, kind of a little bit of stylization, which I liked, but
Yeah.
they should be having fun with these fucking things.
Check out a knee articulation. What do you think?
Yeah, dude, that's
Whoever
sick.
made that.
Oh, is it one of those where it's inside?
Yeah, it's inside the actual
Oh.
leg. Like you can't see the knee joint.
Let's see if we can get.
I wonder if it will crack in the future. That's what I heard.
That's.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the
bend.
Does anyone have the biggest one everybody was worried about was the Swamp Thing that they did for DC Universe way back in 2008, 2009. I have it, but of course it's in a fucking box somewhere, never to be seen again until I die and somebody has to sell everything. But does anyone know, did that ever hold up? Because people were like, oh, bullshit, that's going to crack and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, no. I have the San Diego Comic-Con one from a few years ago, so.
Swamp Thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's my guy. He's my jam.
He's your bro? Well, if I ever find my other one, you can have first shot at him.
Perfect.
At half of scalper prices.
Love it.
And then just some quick more in hand, non-glam shots of
that Grizzlor looks not that great, I'll be honest.
I kind of like them. I don't know what you're going to do with them. Faker looks good, a more traditional Faker in my opinion. So this is the new Merman, but with like a classic style armor on him.
I don't like that Grizzlor. I think he looks ridiculous. He's too skinny. He needs to be more bulky or more hair to make him look fluffy.
Oh, just because the other one looked like a potato.
Potato with arms.
Potato. Yeah. I do like his crossbow. I like what they're doing, stylizing those crossbows.
I'm very much on the fence about buying Too Bad right now. Like, I really dig that character. It's the price point that's killing me.
Well, here they're clearancing. I just saw Too Bad for $21 in my Target.
That's half the price of what they're going for here.
I know. Well, I'm shipping you a box. I don't know how much you'll add to the... It's a pretty heavy figure. He's pretty thick.
Yeah, I know.
Was that it? Yep, that's it.
Like, he's everywhere here. It's just the price point is killing me.
Yeah. He is a fun figure, though. I got a little quibbles with it, but hey, you played with him here. Was that your first time, AAA?
Yeah, he's beefy. I like it. The size of it, but his head articulation is kind of strange. It doesn't. It's just a swivel. It seems you can't like tilt the head.
He has no neck joint at all.
No, the neck is pretty just standard. You know, straight up on a peg with a ball. So, but it doesn't allow you to shift like his head left and right. But it just swivels around.
Does that have the spring action to like punch the other guy in the face?
No spring. No, those gimmicks are for kids. Come on now.
What the fuck?
We're collectors now. I'm kidding. But that belt was kind of strange. It needed another notch. It seems like Jason, I think I can't put it back on tight, so it's kind of.
It's fine. It's just gonna sit on that shelf till it gets packed away anyway. So, but he's fun. It is cool. You get multiple hands. So you can do the 2-fist thing, like punching each other in the face. I have him holding stuff.
Right.
He holds all of that gear that he came with. He's got things to hold the axe. They can both hold their maces. So I like him, but I'm also partial to Too Bad. Like that was the one I had as a kid.
Yeah.
But you're right. My favorite thing was, the spring punch the other dude in the face.
No, I bought him too. It was on clearance for $23.90 something up here in Florida. But here's the thing, though. On my trip to Denver, I spotted one for $12 and something cents, and I was like, "Oh man!"
Oh,
but if
shit,
I buy
I didn't
this,
realize that.
yeah, there's only one there sitting there. I was like, if I buy this, I only got one book bag, and I can't put this in there, and I would turn. No, forget it. I'm just gonna take a loss.
Yeah, Peter was hilarious. So he flew Spirit and got a really good deal on Spirit. But with that, you got to pay for everything. So he literally came with one backpack, not very full when he got here. I'm like, where's all your stuff? Because we go somewhere for a weekend and we have like garment bags and big like roller bags. Like we're overpackers. But so we had a toy show. We went all around the city going to our different toy shops. And he was like, okay, is this going to fit in there? And he bought a lot of stuff and made it all fit in his backpack at the end of the day. I was pretty amazed.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys what the haul is later.
Yeah. Well, you got to turn your video on. Do something like Bobby Skullface. Put a mask on if you don't want people to see your
It's
face.
just that I don't have a webcam, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, unfortunately, I would. I mean, I just didn't have anything. So.
Oh, I like this. Brinkalizer says, I love how Peter called his backpack a book bag. I haven't heard that in a while. KJ Smith going to Legionscon also. Good. And then Mr. Duke Fisticuffs. So this is Cliff, right? Does anybody know? All right, Cliff, let us know if that's you. Okay.
That is, yeah.
Because it says Slick Swamp Thing is being researched by top people. Top people. All right, let's get into some third party. First up, overpriced, too small a Transformers, G1 Hound. So he looks amazing, though. I mean, God, their designs are just absolutely beautiful. Really interesting that they gave him the masterpiece topper for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, I absolutely love Hound. I really wish I could be completist with this third-party stuff, but I cannot do $90 for a fucking 3.5-inch figure. Like, that's just absolutely insane to me. Yeah, 7.6 centimeters.
Like, I love my Hound.
3-inch. He's 3 inches. Which one? Which one is that?
It's one of the, like, he's like called Jeep Guy or something.
Like really? Like he's an oversized?
No, he's masterpiece size.
Oh, interesting.
And it's actually metal and stuff too. But yeah, like I love this Hound. He looks fucking awesome.
Oh,
His
yeah.
feet are a little bit bulky, but whatever.
Yeah, Hound should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my alternators Hound, which perfect, like old school forest green Jeep, like a Jeep, not an army Jeep mode.
Right.
And I still have not. I've opened my masterpiece. I still haven't transformed them though. They are just so not fun to transform. I swear to God. Like,
Ultra Magnus is a fucking bitch to transform.
Yeah. He went into robot mode and will never be back in vehicle mode again.
Never see vehicle mode again.
Indy promo box. So for those cool toy site influencers out there, they got a nice big free box of crap.
How the fuck do we not get? Are we not influencing people?
No, we are not. Maybe 6 or before McKinley, maybe 10 years ago when we were having like 5,000 to 6,000 downloads across our channels. Now we get like 100 to 200 downloads, and then people watch us on YouTube and stuff like that, but maybe like 40 views an episode, and the average watch time is 40 minutes. So for a 3-hour show, that's not a very long
When are they coming in?
At
the end or the beginning?
No, I think there's a few people like the amazing Brinkalizer and KJ Smith and Cowabunga dude that are watching the whole way through.
Right.
And then the other 20 people are watching 3 minutes and being like, oh, what the fuck is this?
These guys are on crack.
Okay, so these boxes are always kind of fun to see what they get, though. So retro Indy, probably the whole retro collection here.
Yeah, it looks like
Whoa.
it. Whoa.
Sexy lady. And then, like I say, I was going to get the mechanic, and he is orange. I mean, he is like Donald Trump orange, not passing any judgment. He needs to use better tanner or something.
That wrench looks fucking ridiculous. Like, that is the worst.
Compared to what it should have been, that big old heavy one he comes out.
That looks fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this one's for like tightening my fucking water line on my toilet or something.
I'll just get my baby wrench.
Oh, I thought they had it between his legs. So here's the Indy one, which they got his clasps to close because the whip and gun are not in the clasps.
Right.
Oh, that's cool. So they got some more Black Series too. Okay, come on. And that do. Oh, wow. They got a lot of Black Series shit in there. Yeah, that hand and that face.
Yeah, the melty face. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was like burned into my psyche as a kid. Arc. Oh, they got enough to have all the build a fucking arc.
They got G.I. Joe in there?
Joe? No. But I think that's fun. Oh, this is Toy Arc. I thought this. Oh, they have the cool map room medallion. That's dope. Oh. Poor Cliff. He says, I'm sweating and shivering and welcome death.
Cliff, I love you, man. I love you.
Not to put his hip out there. He is negative for COVID at least, so that's a good thing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Glow in the dark shit, I guess? I don't know. All right. Oh, and then we get all this crap.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo this man! Oh, that's kind of a cute idol, at least.
Is that Mission Fleet stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, did you play with... All I had was my Bad Batch out, but did you play with those Mission Fleets? I mean, they're fun. They're fun little toys. Oh, do you? Oh, yeah. I thought because they're not ultimate. Oh. So little completist with the Bad Batch, are we?
I thought it was on clearance, I guess. Dang. Breaking my rules.
Just because literally my first like nice car I ever bought, my license plate was paid in full based on not that the car was paid in full, which my friends just mercilessly mocked me about for years. But Eric B. and Rakim are one of my favorite hip hop duos. And I would say Paid in Full is probably my favorite hip hop song of all time. And it looks like we're going to get some reactions of them in their old school black and white outfits. So I'm excited for that. Just a little teaser from the soups there. More Hammond collection. So nice that we're getting a baby Stego. And then the Hurt baby T-Rex from the second movie. And then if you missed the Barbasol Nedry, you now have another shot at Nedry here. As well as if you missed the little SDCC gate Hammond, you get another shot at a Hammond figure if you really need super articulated versions of Jurassic Park figures. Which I'll get not the T-Rex, but I'll definitely get that baby Stego. Since they're a Focus. Zombie Machinist is in the house. Welcome,
What's
sir.
up?
And Cliff's monitoring the chat, so I won't keep putting him on blast here, I assume. This is kind of interesting. Hiya Exquisite Mini Rambo. At least I assume maybe this is. No, that's got to be the 3 3/4.
Yeah,
because
that's
I know
3
they
3/4.
announced. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I know they announced they're doing 6-inch, but yeah, these hands are definitely 3 3/4 hands.
Yeah,
but
I'm digging it.
looking good.
I'm digging it.
My God, yeah. And especially now, is this? No, this is actually Rambo. This isn't First Blood.
No, this is
First Blood is my jam, dude. Like that whole
I love
like wilderness survival shit like that. Yeah. Oh my God.
When he takes over the fucking town, like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's fucking gangster shit.
Yeah, exactly. And that's once the military's even been called in. He still's that badass, you know.
Fucks all the cops up and fucks the military right the fuck
up. Healeymade Hellbent reaction figures. So this is kind of dope. If people don't know who Healeymade is, they do Glyos figures. So through 5-point of articulation Glyos. So I've shown this one before, but this is their, God, I want to say this is Assassin, or it might be Trooper, obviously a Boba Fett homage, but it's Glyos. So they're all these little joints that you can mix and match. I don't know what Hellbent is from. It's obviously probably one of their first figures they did in their line, but it's pretty dope that Super 7 would team up with them and release this in a reaction figure. Obviously, because a lot of their stuff is borderline infringement on Star Wars IP, but this guy's dope. Golden Hunter. The card back is all foiled, so that's kind of cool.
Well, it says vac metal too, so he's all vac metal.
Oh, his chest must be big.
If you scroll up,
big
it'll say
shiny
vac metal.
boobs. Oh, up here. Oh yeah, that's
Hellbent vac metal.
Yeah, nice. Is this from Troutman Cliff? God didn't make Rambo, I did. Is that a Troutman
quote?
All right. See, and again, I put this on here again so we could talk about it with Rock. And again, Rock's not on the show. Making me mad, Rock. But this thing is not doing well. Like, this doesn't seem... I don't know when it started, but it's not even halfway there. Only 12 days left to go. Let alone anywhere close to any of these.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that's pretty fucking minimal.
fucking unlocks.
I heard people said that it's missing the ring, and they just didn't feel like backing it. It's just a facade.
Oh, interesting.
There's some
Because
people.
the ring made it, right? Do you guys? I know you guys aren't wrestling people, but didn't the ring get
I think
funded?
the ring made it because you got exclusive figures as unlock.
Yeah, it had like Doink the Clown.
Yeah, and fucking
some of the
Randy
ones
Savage or some shit came with it.
Yeah, that they've never got, but
Yeah.
crazy. Well, that'll be sad if it doesn't make it. Let's see. Madballs Wave 2. Madballs!
I fucking love these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're really cool. I got the one eyeball one. That's the one I remember having
Oculus?
as a kid. Yep. But I don't have any connection to these, but I mean, the sculpting and the paint is absolutely amazing on these.
Yeah, I have the
you
reissues Solobulus, Wolf Breath, and I have Oculus as well.
Nice. I mean, you got to think of the fucking paint apps going into this. These are hundreds and hundreds of paint apps, it looks like.
They're not cheap either.
Yeah. What are they? Are they $50 or did I get mine on sale and that's why mine?
I think they were listed as 40 something. Yeah, 50.
55.
99, yeah.
Yeah. And then do they even have my yeah. Oh, I think that's maybe what it was, is they were 50 and I got mine for 40 and pulled the trigger on it. But
yeah, Hornhead. I have Hornhead, Solobulus, and Oculus.
You're a hornhead.
Left and rights.
Let's see. Oh God, this is just awful. Like,
Invisible
come on,
Jet.
come on. Like, I'm even down for an invisible jet, but this is like an invisible glider or something. Like, this thing looks like Fisher Price, My First Invisible Jet or something.
That is ruthless.
Yeah, considering like they're not against like putting out like a crazy big vehicle, like
89 Batmobile, Batwing.
Yeah,
are you fucking kidding me?
You can't just put out an F-14. You don't think? Well, maybe enough people wouldn't buy it at like $40 or something.
No, probably not. Not an invisible jet at $40. No.
But
how much were the figures? How much are the figures?
20s.
Yeah, they're
still,
they're
right?
cheap. They're not expensive. Yeah.
Okay,
25
so-
with a build-a-piece and 20. I'm pretty sure, unless they've gone up recently.
What, the superpower stuff?
No, just McFarlane in general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, this is still McFarlane, so I'm assuming. This is
superpowers, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're also doing superpowers in that stupid 7. Not that it's stupid. They're also doing superpowers in the 7-inch line. I thought this was a 7-inch line.
No, this is
If
the
this
4-inch
is
line.
3 3/4, well, I guess they're trying to keep it at that $30 price point. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense. It's a little bit more acceptable for it to be all goofy like this, but still.
Did they release a Wonder Woman yet?
Yeah. We've been. That's in the latest wave. Yeah, Wonder Woman, Deathstroke, and who else? Cliff. I can't remember what.
Was it a Green Lantern?
Third ones. No, that was wave 2.
Oh, okay.
This one's wave 3. Yeah, I just remember Wonder Woman and Deathstroke. Oh, and Flash. I
have Flash.
I think that was the other wave mate for them.
The good Flash.
Yeah. Okay. Crypt Ympes. I just wanted to point these out because they are very cute and very well priced. So this is by Loose Collector. So now these haven't gotten the best reviews. People have been kind of meh on them for the price point. You know, you're competing with fucking import toys at $75 a fucking 6-inch figure. Oh, I didn't realize they did her. I still haven't opened mine yet, but
Oh
mine
yeah,
looks nothing like these photoshopped pictures, and the Vampirella and the Red Sonja look nothing like these. They look like very soft plastic. But with all that said, these are extremely cute. So you can see how big they are in relationship, and I love that they're anatomically correct. Like they have little nubs in the front, they've got butt cracks in the back, so I think that's really cute. Just something out there. You want to add some devil babies to your collection? AAA, you got anywhere? You got anywhere in your display that would be suitable for devil babies?
No, I have Spawn, that monster.
Oh, that would be
Vindicator.
good.
That's all I have.
Oh, okay. The Vindicator. I was gonna say if you had him with Spawn being like his devil offspring, that would be perfect. I might have to. I know we're in Jomo, but I just want to put a reminder there
Jesus.
next time. I like him. I got a lot of Spawn shit.
Yeah, me too.
And I've never even read a Spawn comic. I've seen the movies and the series. Yeah, I've never read a Spawn comic.
I read it when it first came out in the 90s, but yeah.
Did you? Yeah. All right. What else? Oh, good Lord. If you didn't know, badass, I'm drinking Warheads Four Loco. You know what Warheads are?
Yeah.
Those sour candy. It's a crossover with Four Loco.
Fuck. Does it bite you?
Oh yeah, it's awful. I mean, I should say it's awful, but it is, considering it's 14% alcohol, so it's literally on the level of like wine. It's pretty strong. So I really dig this. Brinkalizer, if you're still on, I'd love to know any thoughts that you've heard about this. Fan Alliance, I haven't done any research on who this actually is, but this is an MP roller, so robot mode looks amazing.
It is cool that they made him transform into an actual transformer.
Yeah, and they did this. There was another company. Oh God, and I have the other one that was also a Masterpiece roller that transformed, and it still had the same kind of goofiness of these wheels just stick out a little bit. Yeah. I'd like hubs over the wheels myself, but it's not necessarily. But it looks good. I mean, I guess the original roller didn't have things. These just look a little goofier. Fits in the trailer. That's dope. Oh, I like this. He can man the little wheeled gun to it.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
So, yeah, I'm digging them. I have no idea what the price would be on something like this because he's still maybe Voyager size. He doesn't look that big.
Well, if he's big enough to fit in the MP trailer, he's not huge by any means.
Yeah, because I mean, he minimally is the width of a MP car because the MP car can fit in that trailer. So
yeah, size of Bumblebee maybe.
Oh, I would say bigger than that though, because Bumblebee is literally two wheels and just a little bit around him. But
MP Bumblebee he's.
So Nightwing was the other one. You're right. The Flash was in the other wave. Nightwing's the one we're missing. Brinkalizer says the MP roller is cool, but I'm out on it. I've just got too much stuff. 4 years ago, I would have been all over this, though. Yeah. Welcome to my world, right, Peter? Peter saw, like, it's no joke. Like, I'm not exaggerating. And Peter got to... Yeah. Yes. And Peter got to see all the sickness. It's not just toys. We have a stockpile of food. We have a stockpile of games. We have a stockpile of puzzles. Like, I hoard lots and lots of things.
Let's just say everywhere you go, there's got to be at least a piece of toy there.
Yes, this is true too. Mrs.
That's no different than
McFavorite.
my place. Like my place, there's a toy everywhere. There's nowhere you can go.
But are you married?
No.
That's where I luck out, because Mrs. McFavorite is an amazing woman and doesn't give me too much stuff about having toys literally everywhere you go in this house. Except for the kitchen and the bathrooms. Well, my bathroom has a Godzilla, but besides that,
My bathroom's got Batman in it, so whatever.
yeah. All right. So next up, TF Micro Machine 2-packs are hitting stores. So if you were too chintzy like me to buy a 4-pack, now you'll have the option to buy 2-packs. Those price stacks, those look like 5 and below. Is that right?
It looks like Dollar General shit. No?
Yeah, 5 and below stores.
Right.
5 and below is kind of like Dollar General. So everything, well, besides one section in the back, everything is $5 or less.
Right.
So not too bad. $250. Bumblebee and Megatron. Like, I would get this one with the Starscream and the Prime.
If they weren't Movieverse and just the regular, I would probably get them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that second wave of what they call nano cinema rides or whatever from Jada. They were supposed to do another G.I. Joe and Transformers pack. So, but there you go. A little bit cheaper, say, if you just wanted one character at least. Now, so Peter, we talked a lot about scale and stuff like that. I know you don't do the Star Wars micro machines, but would you do these? Like, these just being regular cars would be closer into scale with your stuff, right? With like your
What are you talking about? Star Wars micro machine? Man, I collect that stuff. That's my bread and butter.
No, but you don't collect the actual micro machines. You collect the mission fleet, right? Or action fleet.
I have.
Or do you collect these small ones too?
I have. You ever heard of the Star Wars diecast titanium series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I collect those, and I collect those micro machine version. They're plastic and they're like kind of rubbery. Like,
ooh, I don't know which ones you're talking about.
micro
but like
machine.
this size, like the vehicles are literally the size of a micro machine, like this big.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
okay.
are
I
back,
thought those.
I think wasn't that 10 years? No, more ago, right? I guess. It's many
I thought
moons
you were.
ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, but Star Wars, yeah, I can't escape it. Like, I collect in all different sizes actually because of Star Wars. But Transformer wise, okay, so Jada, Nano, the diecast little ones.
Yeah.
Remember those? Yeah, I collect that in Transformer though, some of it.
Okay. It's because they were G1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're G1.
Yeah. All right, and then I wanted to do this. This was kind of interesting. Oh, where did they? Okay, so this is our local Lego, not Lego store, but Lego shop, just a third-party shop. This is their May the 4th celebration. Let's see, premium Star Wars pre-owned sets and minifigures. Clone Army custom minifigures. Get a free minifigure lightsaber if you come dressed in Star Wars gear. I don't know if that's quite the draw they want it to be, considering those are like 50 cents at their store. But
is this the store that you brought me to with a bunch of? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a nice store.
Yeah. So the one thing, then our Denver Lego users group is going to be doing live demos there. So that's kind of cool. Lego building techniques, how to make trees out of Legos. This was the one thing I wanted to make note of, and they didn't post anything on here with any links because they're launching them that day. But these brick sabers are really fucking interesting. Let's see if we can find. Oh yeah, right there. CC. Oh yeah, these are them. Okay. These are just different stores that had them, I was hoping. So these things are pretty fucking cool. So they're like Force Effects lightsabers, but their hilts are the Lego hilts, which is kind of cool. And you can change the colors of the blade. They make like 12 different sounds and shit. So, yeah, so you can see the foam and diffusion film, just like a FX main switch, emitter. So you get little chargers. So these look really fucking fun, considering they're the Lego hilts on them. And there'll be 2 different hilts for it. But the store is going to launch them that day. So just something to be fun to be made aware of. All right. Bricklizer says, ew, those TF micro machines are all movie stuff. I have one. I've got one. I have a dirty prime from the little blind pack. I found I didn't figure it out. Someone figured out the little secret to make sure when I bought one blind pack I would get a prime. Oh, went too far. Anything that you guys that's my local store. Lego, I don't think Lego has announced their promotions yet for May the 4th, but do any of you guys, like, I wait and I make big purchases on May the 4th because you get double points and usually a free poster, a free like mini build set. Anything you guys are like looking forward to or hoping to buy? Yeah, on May the 4th from Lego at least.
Yeah, no.
Do you do any Lego Badass?
Some of the Batman stuff.
Okay.
But not Star Wars right now.
Not Star Wars. And AAA, you don't do too much Star Wars, right? You tend to go like, I know you said you had the DeLorean, right? What other
Actually,
Lego?
I have, if it's Star Wars label, oh my god, I'm I have a lot of
you have
Star
a
Wars.
lot of stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I have the Lego Tantive 4. I got the UCS of Slave Ones, X-Wing, A-Wing, B-Wing. I mean, these are all UCS stuff. So,
Oh,
but
It's called Boba Fett ship now, not Slave One.
but here's the thing. This year,
I find that offensive.
Yeah. I'm questioning my identity right now because you said Slave One.
I think I'm going to have to retreat to my master bedroom.
I'm in my slave room right now.
yeah, this year, I'm not sure you guys saw the X-Wing. It's I'm trying to debate like if I should go with the new X-Wing or just stay with the one previously released, the UCS one, of course. That's all.
How much different is the original from the new one? Like, is there massive differences, or are they just re-releasing the same thing?
No. The nose, it has an angle to it, and it's not just straight rail,
Right.
So, and then the air vents are larger, and the way it like when you the gimmick that it makes the X-Wing does the X. I don't know how to explain that. Spreads its wing, right?
Yeah, spread the wing.
That gimmick, yeah. Well, this is designed different. It's on top, right next to R2 sits. So, I mean, I heard a lot of bad review or press from a lot of Lego community people. They think this is not a great design or whatever. So, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's to each his own.
I mean, I would say they're considerably different because this is the previous one, right?
Nope.
Ultimate,
That's too old. Yeah, that's way too old. No.
Yeah, that's the previous one, and here's the new one.
That's the new
So,
one
yeah.
now you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this
It's
is the old one. So yeah, that
no
nose is garbage on the
Yeah,
old one.
the other one's way cleaner. Like it seems like it's one piece.
actually. Hold on a second. Let me get you the actual old one. Okay, hold on. UCS.
Oh, this is the old one, I guarantee you. It says
Okay,
Ultimate Collector Series.
It's like type in Lego 10240.
Oh, okay. 240. Oh,
Alright.
okay.
That's the one I have. That's the previous UCS X-Wing, and this is the one I own right now.
Interesting. So
And
they've
what do
actually
you-
made 3 of them now. That's nuts.
So what do you think of this?
Yeah, this one is better than the one we were looking at.
Yeah, that one's way cleaner than the other one. Yeah.
But let's see, compared to this
that
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. The jets being bigger, the intakes, whatever you want to call them, I'd like that a lot better. But again, I don't know if this is. I'm sure every time they remake it, they make it a little bit more screen accurate. So that's probably true. The wings seem a little stubby on this one.
Yeah, they seem way introverted as opposed to the other one
Yeah.
that AAA has. So
Interesting.
They have length to them.
Well, and what's weird is this. So this one isn't even coined UCS. This one is just like a model they made, but you're right, like the model number, those 10,000s were reserved for UCS, so that's kind of interesting.
They didn't package it like the packaging design weren't looking like that back in the past. So, but
Yeah.
they recently do the black box, like the Black Series.
Yeah, because this one, Jesus, $1,500
Fuck.
for this
Oh,
fucking
that's
the first
original
one.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
And Lego holds value.
No kidding.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. That should be insane. All right. Online, new MOTU WST available. So even with JOMO, I didn't want to miss out on this. So I pre-ordered this. And what was it? A big bad is like $35. Oh, 45. Oh, I'm glad I fucking pre-ordered it. It's sold out already. I didn't realize Is that what I paid for it? All right. No one look at my password.
All right.
Let's see.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, I did. Yeah. That's like what some idiot would use on his luggage. Oh my God. So yeah, so I paid $9 a piece for these little fuckers. That's pricey.
Are they they're the mini, the micro.
Yeah, they're they are articulated.
Right.
But oh well, I gotta have that fucking gray skull. God, the paint on him, but the Orko's cute, and then the zombie He-Man, or not zombie fucking He-Man, it is Slime Pit He-Man, but yeesh, I hope I find these in stores. What?
Oh no, the drawbridge open. I didn't know.
Yeah. And I don't like the goofy ass color in the drawbridge, but whatever.
Does the actual castle open? Because it looks like it has hinges there.
Yeah, I think it does. Do they not have pics of it? Because it has a hinge and a big clip on this side, so it must. But do they show it on the? Yeah, they don't have anything on the inside. But yeah, it looks like there's a seam running through it here.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's funny because my local 7-Eleven carries this line. You can actually go in there and buy those micro guys.
See, in ours, so Target was carrying them, and that's how I found all the ones I wanted. And now Target doesn't carry them anymore. Maybe they'll pick them back up. All right, all the way back at Snake Mountain on Amazon. Currently unavailable. Who got one?
I didn't. I keep searching it, but I can't find it.
No Jomo here.
Yeah.
Got mine pre-ordered thanks to Duke Fisticuffs.
Yeah, no, I saw his post and I went on and I looked. I found
And it was unavailable.
well, it doesn't even have it listed in Canadian. So.
Oh, because you're looking at Amazon.ca up there. Yeah. So, does anybody know what the two figures are supposed to be? Like, I'm like, are they trying to say like these little, like
Maybe.
creatures are the two figures? Like,
I'm willing to bet that's what it is. Those two creatures.
yeah, because they're not fucking. But what's weird is there's three. So that's what I don't get. Like, there hasn't been any mention of figures or anything.
I love the lava drip over the tunnel.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking killer.
The throne. The throne is like fucking perfect.
They put a peak on the mountain.
Yeah. Although it looks like frosted tips.
Yeah.
Looks like Guy Fieri up there.
It's
but yeah. Fieri, yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. He must be a big Guy fan.
No, I'm all about pronouncing last names correctly. It's Fieri. It drives me nuts.
Is that true, Benovolo? Is that how you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, exactly that.
Roger Benovolo?
Yeah, that's exactly how you pronounce it.
But yeah, I didn't want to take the chance with this. I figured it was Amazon. I jumped on Amazon. When it is available, it's $79.99. So
yeah,
no Jomo there.
I'm sure there'll be lots coming up.
I'm hoping. I would really love to see it in a store, but because Peter, excuse me. I think Peter was talking about this when he posted, where you posted just a random thing with an Amazon link that said Amazon's going to ship it and just put a sticker on the box. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, I'm thinking they would do that because it's so big and.
Yeah, because they didn't allow the gift option. So you can say this is a gift.
Oh.
Don't expose what's in the package. So there's a gift wrap option, and then there's just a gift option where they'll pack it in a second box, but they didn't even offer it for this. So I think you're right. I think it's too big, and they're probably just gonna fucking slap labels on that. Now,
but I think on May you can buy it from Entertainment Earth. So that's,
if you want a mint box, if that's going to be important to you, like they'll probably have free shipping on it, mint guarantee, blah blah blah. So.
Well, Walmart, when I got my Grayskull, I got that online, and it came in the box came in a box.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Mine must have, because it doesn't have any labels on it or anything. It must have come in a box, because I've had my Grayskull out forever in the box, because it looks so cool. But Cowabunga Dude's got his Snake Mountain pre-ordered. Ooh. All right, what we got? Holy shit! See, when Rock doesn't have 30-minute stories about about getting fired from somewhere. No, we love your stories, Rock. That you make the show, and we're so sad you're not on. Because I know Rock listens to him, unlike Badass when he's not on.
I meant to listen to the one I missed the other week.
You should have. There was a big Easter egg at the end that could have really helped you out, but I almost bet on that you weren't going to listen to it all the way to the end.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, now you got that oh shit, what did they say? KJ Smith agrees. Snake Mountain is the shit. Oh, he's saying Snake Mountains. Maybe he's getting multiple up in this piece.
Nice.
Okay, what we got? Badass, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get these set up the way it needs to be set up and put you on the hot seat. Word nerd.
Okay, so I got me some TMNT Foot Soldier on card.
Oh, I tried to sell he didn't sell. I tried to sell him for $15 out of my 4-pack.
Yeah.
Because now they're hitting stores individually carded.
Well, that's where I'm getting them now.
Yeah. $11.99. Yeah. I was hoping you would sell at the toy show.
Rocksteady.
Yeah, my dude.
Yep. I got me a Funko Michael Keaton Batman from the Flash movie.
Oh, the new one.
The new one, yeah.
I don't know if that counts because all the Funkos look alike. But
he has different armor, okay?
There you go. There you go.
I got me a Doctor Doom from the Marvel Retro line.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. That's a very, besides he has a cape, very Secret Wars-ish looking one.
Yeah. I got me a repainted 89 Batmobile from Hot Wheels. That's like a flat green.
Oh, that's interesting. With orange windows?
Or yeah, it has like this weird racing stripe going up the side of it.
Crazy.
So yeah. What else here? Fuck, I gotta make some room here. Got me a retro movie Rodimus.
Yeah. Maroon, or not maroon, fuchsia for the win, bro.
Yeah. Got me a retro carded.
Oh, shit. Those have not hit you.
Wait, did you find it on the pegs? Or...
What's that?
Did you find it on the pegs, or did they ship it to you?
On the peg. I actually was in the store and found it.
Oh. In good card condition and everything?
Yeah, not terrible. Not terrible.
Nice.
We'll talk about shitty shipping in about a minute, but... got me a Turtle Storage Shell Donatello.
Mm-hmm.
Got me a Turtle Storage Shell Leonardo.
Nice.
Got me a Turtles Bebop.
Sweet. You got to open him. He looks like he's looking for his savior to save him.
Krang.
Ooh, a Krang. I've always wanted a fucking Krang. I've never had a vintage Krang. And I like mech suits and stuff. So.
Got me a movie Hound.
Oh, shit. Those haven't showed up here yet.
That's I ordered it online. They just shipped them. So.
Nice.
Vintage retro Canucks. Thundercracker.
That's where I drew the line. I'm not going for all the Seekers.
I like Thundercracker. I fuck Starscream, but I like Thundercracker.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Got me this cool ass Batman. I guess Lucia's son becomes the Batman.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. And I went to AliExpress and got me a retro Stinger.
Oh, interesting.
But they fucking they shipped it in a bag, and it's fucking like it's mangled. The front of the box actually punched through. You can't see it, but like it's all ripped.
Oh yeah, the toy punched through the box.
Yeah, like
file a complaint.
Fucking retards.
Can you file a complaint?
No, I'm going to though.
Okay.
The problem with AliExpress is they'll be like, "Fine, ship it back at your expense and we'll refund it."
Or keep it.
Yeah, $25 to ship it back.
And like all the corners are all fucking bent in and smashed up.
What did you pay for it, if you don't mind? That's kind of interesting.
$50 for shipping.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Yeah, and it's sold everywhere else. So it's either I go eBay where I pay scalper, or I go to AliExpress and pay $50. So.
Interesting. I didn't realize. I mean, I know there's resellers, but I thought it was all like KO stuff. I didn't realize there were resellers selling American stuff on there.
If there's actually a Hasbro distributor on there. So.
Oh wow!
That's where I got this from. It's like a Hasbro distributor. So.
Oh okay, not just some random guy.
Not some random guy. No. Not to say that was legit or anything, but yeah. And that's it. That's all I got.
Sweet. before we move on. You're the second person, KJ, that I've heard that did it this way. He was able to get that McFarlane Batmobile at True/Macy's here using BrickSync. Wow. BrickSync is like notoriously incorrect for Walmarts and Targets at least, but that's awesome.
Can't remember right.
Now that's not the, or maybe it's not the McFarlane. KJ, was that the McFarlane one, or what's it? The Jada, right? The Jada is the toy version. Is that right? But it was clarify the manufacturer there, bro. But all right. Okay, AAA. So what are you gonna do? Oh, you don't have a webcam, so you just have to talk about it. So why don't you talk about your stuff?
Friendly for audio listeners. Okay, so
I'll be back real quick. I got to take off for like 1 second.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Hurry up.
I got this Diaclone DA-95 land mobile battleship. It's a pair of legs basically for a the big robo base. Yeah. It costs about $500, and I think Mr. Brink there knows he collects this line too. So it's quite expensive, but it is so worth it. Today I took it out to play it the second time. Man, all the little features inside of it, it's just phenomenal. It could possibly be the toy of the year.
Wow.
That's how high I would rank this toy. So it's, I think Shane was debating if he should get it. It's a lot of money. But I mean, there's so many Easter eggs in this thing. It's just, you push that and launch that and does all this thing. It's just it's really well engineered. So for those, I don't know, pre-Transformer fans, this is great. It's such a great battleship type of toy. It's like a playset. I treat it as a playset until his upper body's released. Then I'll combine him into a robot. But right now, I'm just gonna leave him as a aircraft carrier, and enjoy it, until the upper body is released. So, yeah.
We're showing your pics, and they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So are these all titanium ships?
Yes, that's correct.
In your photos, okay.
Yes, yeah. The Diaclone scale is 1/60th scale, 160, 164, whatever. So if you have Hot Wheels or whatever, they fit into this. So
they fit into it. Okay.
Yeah, and the Star Wars Micro Galaxy little miniature figures, they fit into it too. Give or take. So I like collecting.
So this is just one part. So then the torso is going to be another $500. Is that what people are expecting?
No one knows. So we're waiting till May 1st or May the 20th. I think it's around the first 2 weeks. We will hear about the upper body and how much it's gonna go for, and pictures. Hopefully, it will surface. So, and then during our trip to Denver, I pick up a pod racing from the Phantom Menace. It's a pod racing hangar, basically. It's $15. It's really cute and small. And
this was a good pickup. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so and it's out of the box, it's loose and everything. But I thought it was really cool to make a scene for my little Micro Galaxy line, and with Diaclone and whatever. I love dioramas, so kind of like a world building kind of playset thing. I love little playset thing. So so then I got that. Then I picked up, found at Target, the Snow Speeder, the Micro Galaxy Squadron Snow Speeder, because I can't find it over here in Florida, because that's been long gone for some reason. Now we're preparing Series 3, and Snow Speeders are Series 2. So so I don't want to miss that boat. So pick that up. Yep.
Yeah, I think I need to jump on that too. I didn't realize it's kind of the exiting wave because we just started getting them here. So.
And I let me see what else I picked up. Oh, Gundam Universe, and it's called the particular robot is called RX-93, new Gundam. Just because I wanted to pair with. There you go. Wow, you're good and fast. I want to pair with my Sazabi. So I won't be buying any more Gundam Universe. That's all. I just needed him, and I just needed him to pair with the villain. That's it. I'm done. So, what else did I pick up? I know I picked up one other thing. Hold on one second. Purchase. Let me see. Oh yes, that's right. At the 40th anniversary Black Series Biker Scout.
Oh
yeah, that was I don't know. I mean, there's so many chances of getting that figure. I mean, why would I buy that? Well, the problem is all those chances, I missed it. So it's like, why'd you buy this trooper? Everybody has this. So
yeah, I got mine with the speeder bike. If you bought it, it came with a carded.
Yeah. I've never owned this figure, so I bought that.
He was disappointed. He was like, it just comes with this one little tiny gun right here. I'm like, oh, that's
all the original came with was a little tiny gun.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do like Jason's Black Series 6-inch snow speeder. He allowed me to open one toy in his room, so I was like,
it wasn't just one toy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I said anytime he was bored, have at my open stack.
Dude, I would have half the fucking room unpacked.
But he got obsessed with this, and he's right. This is really let's see. Let me do Black Series. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe I didn't open it up. So when we went to the toy stores, this is what he kept asking him. And it just reveals how much people that work at toy stores don't know what the fuck is going on. People are like, oh, you mean this? He's like, no, I said Black Series, not fucking Power of the Force, shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was fun. He made fun of me. Oh, see, here's a real Luke inside of it. I had the pilot Luke. So he has black gloves. Yeah, the X-Wing pilot. So he was trying to find that Luke and the X-Wing. And at least none of the shops we went around here, we were only able to make it to about a third of our shops. Just because... Not just because, but Peter really likes to take photos. If you haven't been in the group, each store we went to, there's like 40 to 60 photos of things in those shops. So, but they're really cool because now I can say, oh yeah, I need to go back to that shop and buy that.
Yeah, I posted on the Facebook page with the Open Your Toys. You can see at least 2 stores. I'm working on posting the rest of the other stores. Just give me some time.
Yeah. No, he's very particular, and I hope the pictures I took turn out. Because I was not very diligent. I'm like, come on, we're just at a toy show. A toy store. Let's go in it. Let's see. Oh, there's that.
I saw some of those pics. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was really interesting. So you know how everywhere has a free little library?
Yeah.
This freeblockbuster.org is a thing you can join. You buy this $150 little display case with all the stickers on it, and you put a VHS and take a VHS kind of thing, like a library, and they'll put you on the map and everything.
No crackheads stole that yet?
Well, this isn't like... This store is an Antique Row. This is like Yuppieville in our city, but...
See me in the chat there?
Peter.
Damn.
What?
See my messages? Are we doing it
No.
tonight?
Oh,
I didn't in the wrong fucking
this.
room.
Are we not doing this today? I didn't even see this.
My bad.
No, that was my bad. I should know to check the chat. I always forget. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. Was that it, Peter? Was that your last?
That was it. Yep. Thank you.
Well, you got an amazing deal on a flocked panther from Shane.
Oh yes,
Montroy.
thank you, Shane. Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Awesome, man, buddy. That's very generous of you.
You got to
That's
meet
awesome.
Shane in person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
So
man.
Shane and I always share tables because it's
Right.
cheaper to buy multiple. So we're always next to each other. But he also came over the last night Peter was here, and we tried to play that Kickstarter He-Man game.
How'd that go?
Oh my, 2 hours of setting it up and watching videos. We didn't even roll one die. Peter's like, let's just make up a way to play. You roll dice and I'll make up a way.
We make our own rules.
Yeah. Shane put it perfectly. That game played us. We didn't play that game.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
But it was kind of fun. It was hilarious to listen to people talking, like we were watching YouTube videos of it, we were reading the instructions, and everybody's just like, oh, this is a super simple skirmish game. And I'm like, we just laugh, like super simple, because there's all these cards and different ways you have to roll, and you have to build power, and you go through oh my god. And granted, I'm not, and it kind of seemed like Peter or Shane are not like huge tabletop people, so it's not like it just came all naturally, but everybody just kept saying, oh, the mechanics are so easy, and we're just like,
yeah,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
You ever tried playing the Funko Pop Batman game?
No.
Oh, dude, that is fucking ridiculous. Like an hour setting it up and then trying to figure out the roles and the powers and the moves, and you're just like, fuck off, man.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. All right, broskies. Well, let's put me on the hot seat here because I have a shit ton of shit.
Hi.
So you didn't think we're gonna fill some time? We're gonna fill it right now. Because I did so well at the toy show, I kind of let Jomo go for a couple days while Peter was here, and went a little loco. My first non-Jomo, we saw it last week, was the egg looks amazing in there, and then like Cliff was saying, the scaled gizmos compared to a gremlin were kind of the selling point here.
I love the Barbie car.
Yeah, and the packaging's amazing. It's an all plastic box, and it was in really good shape. So that's what made me draw first blood. This, I could never order it online. It's sold out immediately. This is the ridiculously priced $22.99 vintage collection, original vintage deco Boba Fett.
Yeah. Hey, can I pause on a second there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jason,
yeah.
Did you have a rule because of I think it was 17 was your rule about?
No, 15. 15 was.
Oh.
But
So
exclusives and special vintage homage repaints trump those, unfortunately. Yeah.
I love
And
the
like
rules with the side rules.
when Peter and I looked at it, because I was like, there's also comic versions of them, and he's just like, oh my god, these are ugly, you ordered them? I'm like, yep, $22.99 for butt ugly comic book versions of Boba Fett too. This was well worth it. Used an Amazon $10 promo. Nice. So my favorite gunship, but in Clone Wars deco. Those figures. Oh yeah, the ARC troopers. But yeah, this I want to say they call it Space Whale Deco, but I mean, that is fucking right.
And thank you, Mrs. McFavorite, for that.
For what? Oh yeah, she had to, it was going to get canceled. To get the $10 promo, they did a whole like, hey, try a pickup location, those little lockers and shit.
Yeah.
And if you do, you got $10 off. So that $30 ship was $20. But Peter came into town. Like, I kept forgetting to pick it up, and after work I had to send Jessica just like, it's gonna get canceled if I don't pick it up today. Please pick it up. Brinkalizer says, "Focus, pickups have no price rules." Due to Rock, I gave Big Boy Collectibles. They're going out of business. Everything is now 55% off, but I got everything at 50% off. I got this literally 2 days before they announced the good version of it. But I still like that it's the comic version. So what's also nice is I don't have to open them. He can just stay in this nice pretty packaging, and I'll buy the good version in the generic box to have him. This, I looked at my pre-orders, July of 2020 for this. It finally shipped. This is the Fans Project, ages 3 and up, exclusive G2 Minosaur, or yeah, they call it Petro, but yes, Motormaster. So look at those beautiful colors.
I'm digging the purple. I like it.
Dude, it's so amazing. And I'm glad it shipped in this kind of box. Like, the problem is now all the cars are carded, like the G2 the G2 Stunticons were, and like I'm like, no, I don't want to open it after waiting 3 years. I'm like, I think it's just gonna stay in the box, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Also, Big Boy Collectibles. This was a fairly reasonable price for this guy. Robo Joe! Yeah, so if no one's ever seen this, it's just the goofiest fucking shit
I
ever.
thought he was cool as shit, man. The whole
do
like, yeah, I thought he was cool. Like,
so good old Robo Joe. $15 shipped.
That's
so
all right. That's all right.
Yeah, you can't beat that. Does have some cracks in the bubble. It's not a perfect thing. But good enough to go hung up with my ice cream soldier when it comes to like goofiness, you know. And then to show what Peter was talking about, maybe. Okay, not the Chewbacca. Oh, nope. Nope, is that it? Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Thought I had the right one. This one, mate? No, that's Stormtrooper. Well, what the fuck? Did I even buy the right case here? Oh, there he is, I think. No, what the fuck? Okay, maybe I bought... Oh, holy sheep shit. Is that... Okay, well, so that's kind of interesting. So there must be 2 waves of these that I was not aware of. Oh, there is. Shit. Now I got to go buy a second wave. Anyways, so this is the second wave of the Black Series 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi. So, oh, that's nice. Right out of a sealed case. Got some bubble bins. But Paplo, Bib Fortuna, Emperor, Stormtrooper, and Chewbacca, which... The Chewbacca and Stormtrooper drive me nuts because they have literally released those on Empire cards, Star Wars cards, and now Return of the Jedi. Here, I need to disconnect. Waka waka. Got this guy on clearance. Not as low as I wanted. I didn't realize, at least here in the States, he was only 25 on GameStop, and I guess Target overpriced him at $34.
That's what I paid for him locally. 34.
Was 34? Yeah, see? And so they had him on clearance for $24 American, but there's still tons of them, so I'm assuming I'll get them cheaper. Some people are already seeing them half off, so $16.50 or $17 there. Along with my petrol, I finally got this TFCon MMC Remix. So these are the ones, they're die cast. The cassettes are actually the size of a human normal size cassette, not a mini cassette. Yeah. So we get Shattered Glass Ravage there, or Kiss Players Ravage, depending on how you want to look at it. Big Boy Collectibles, again, half off. This beautiful guy. I absolutely love the thermal vision in any of the fucking Alien stuff and Predator shit. So Thermal Vision Alien, $10. Gotta love that. And then one thing I probably would have never bought, but again, it was on sale at that Big Boy Toys for half off. So this is Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. This is their 3 3/4 line, but this is their deluxe version. So this guy is actually like 4.5 inches to 5 inches. And I just really wanted to try him out. And this guy is dope because he's got the trap jaw arm on there, a little mechanized arm with a little extra attachment. And then the extra head is like a buffalo, which is really interesting. So you can either have him be a gorilla or a buffalo, I guess. All right. And then things I got that I opened up already. I can't remember ever seeing this. So this is frickin' Future Spawn from way back in the day. The cross cells were like wave 1 of fucking Spawn. But this guy is dope. Tons of extra fun features. Everything's a little warped from being in a box for 25 years, but still works out well. He has a little armor, a little fucking fly off and shit.
You definitely don't know the story behind him, right?
No, not the Future Spawn. I mean, besides what said on the box, that just like medieval Spawn, you know, spawns have existed all throughout history, and this is the Future Spawn. My one toy show purchase of the toy show that I sold at was this beautiful little piranha here.
Sweet.
And I can't remember which one is which. Yeah. Okay. So that just deploys the weapons, you know, pull back the sub, and then here we go. So yeah, really good condition except for missing its front stickers, but I actually kind of like the weird texture that the missing front stickers left on it. Driver didn't have the helmet, but I've got the driver with helmet already. So again, I didn't get a chance to walk around the toy show until like 3:30, and it ends at 4. So saw this, it was $25. I was like, and the guy's like, how about 15? I'm like, done. So $15, working well, just missing a couple stickers in the helmet. Another one from Big Boy Collectibles. So just a little fun mail-in Stormtrooper. I always like different Stormtroopers and shit, and the fact that he's a mail-in is awesome. 5280s Toys. That's an all vintage toy shop where almost everything is open there. Got this guy, if people don't remember.
Yeah.
They're little bendy dudes. I've never seen one with a weapon before. I think he actually comes with a couple more weapons, if not 4, to put in his hands. But I got one. He was only fucking $8. Can't fucking pass up on that. Again, something more modern, but I've been really wanting them. The Legends Dinobots. So Sludge. Yeah. Which Sludge looks like, if you're a Godzilla fan, he looks like the Shin Godzilla version 2, where he's just like crawling on his belly across Tokyo. There's like no articulation to his legs and his
Why
belly.
does it like a stubby little tail?
Because they're supposed to be combiners. Like his tail isn't even a tail. It's a fucking gun that he holds.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it's one of those things. They're little tiny Dinobots. What are you gonna do? This was one of my favorite finds. I found this with Peter while we were grocery shopping. The Lego Mech Hulk. Oh my god, I love these so much. Where it's a little Lego minifigure in there, so that was fun.
Hulk needs a mech.
Comic shop. This comic shop, it's one of our weirdest. It's called Vision Comics and Oddities. They have a whole wall of dead things. So like, what do they call that when you stuff stuff?
Taxidermy.
Yeah. So it's all like taxidermy, like boiled, animal skulls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they had a really cool concept. They took just a random comic, and then they would throw a figure in from that and then sell it as like a bundle. So I got a RoboCop comic. This guy, along with all of his weapons, he was actually complete. And this is the one that does like the trap jaw thing, where you can put his little cannon on, like from the 3rd movie. But yeah, $10 for a comic and a toy. Can't beat that at a comic shop. Let's see. We found series 2 of the micro collection, and I literally just knocked it off its stand, and now it's not going to go on right. But this is the Mandalorian with a little tiny Grogu in his fucking
Look at that, eh? That's
satchel.
You're finding that guy in the carpet.
So I bought an Action Fleet Royal Guard. So those little tiny figures like that, gone. Like he got home. I saw him on my desk, or our desk out in our dining room. Gone, never to be seen again. Probably.
Jason, but he's inside the snow speeder.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you told me that. Peter playing with the snow speeder, put him like as a little doll with the Black Series figure. Thank you, Peter. Because that's just on display. I probably would have never looked in the snow speeder again. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. All right. And then from another thank you from Shane. Shane found these Ninja Q, I think is their name. It's basically a black Storm Shadow, both in race and color of uniform. He found these on super clearance and hooked me up at cost. So like $5 for this.
Are they reaction or are they just?
Yeah. He's reaction. And his bow's in that box. I don't want to dig it out, but they do a really good job. Like, the backpack holds the swords, and the bow or the nunchucks can go in the back. Like I was actually impressed. I never opened my Starscream from them, so I didn't know if it had all that inner workings, but so Cliff says, helmet? It's a mask.
I was waiting for Cliff to chime in.
Zombie Machinist says that RoboCop is not. Dude, great quality considering I saw a loose one that wasn't even complete at another toy store for $15. Like, to me, that was a steal. And I even have that RoboCop, but he's in package and I would have never opened him. But Slickgistics, I sold 4 things. Well, time to buy everything I see.
Yeah.
I did amazing at this tow show. Now, again, I lost tax on a lot of things. You know, a lot of things I sold just for the retail price. Some things I sold, like that Joe set badass, like that sold for $150. The Tokar and Raza sold. So some things I made some money on, but I sold almost $2,300 worth of shit.
Fuck
at that
yeah,
toy
you
show.
did, man.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah,
I mean,
you did.
it was. And again, most of it's just recouping my money because I bought 2 of everything, and some things I'm losing tax on and shit like that. But it was a good show. So it felt good that after that show. So Peter got in at, God, what? Like 2 a.m., right? Your flight was like an hour and a half late.
Yep.
So I think I finally got you from the airport at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
My airport's 30 minutes away from my house, which isn't terribly far, but so we got home at 2:30. Miss McFavor and I like talked for a little while, so I went to bed at about 3:30, and then we were up at fucking 7:30 in the morning to go to that toy show and sell at that toy show all day. So it was a crazy day. Yeah.
That's a long day.
But it was nice because his flight got delayed before. He was supposed to come in on Thursday. He came in on Saturday. Because it got delayed and because the toy show was first, it gave me a little extra money. I was like, I can enjoy shopping, because we were originally going to go to toy stores, then do the toy show. I would have never bought anything at a toy store, but because I did so good at the toy show, I was like, fuck it. I got some money to spend.
There you go.
So
yeah, our shop, the shop's not even open yet. Like when you set up, and you're still setting up the booth, and people are coming in already. It's like they start buying, and they want this, and they want
but that's how it goes. Like,
the hardcore dealers get there like first. Well, I mean, even Shane. Like Shane was completely set up by the time we got there. But yeah, people come. They set up real quick, and then before even early bird, so our place charges you $5 extra to get in an hour earlier than general admission. Even before that, you're having all the dealers walking around to your table, and it's a little annoying, I gotta say, because I'm trying to like hurry up and get things set up. Peter's helping me. I gave him my spreadsheet. He's pricing things like crazy. And you constantly have dealers coming around saying, "Oh, how much for that? How much for that? How much for that?" And I'm like, dude, I'm still trying to get set up. But and you can tell they're keying on the things that I have priced well below eBay. You know, almost everything I try to price 10 to 20% below eBay, because that's, people spend the entire toy show on their fucking phone. You know, every booth they walk to, they're on their phone, they're looking up like, okay, and they put it into their phone and they're pricing it, which good on them. I do it too at toy stores or toy shows when I don't know my prices, but it's a fun toy show. It's it is total, I think she said somewhere almost 400 tables. And then some people buy 8 tables, some people buy 1 table. Shane and I usually share 4 tables. The biggest discount you get is at 4. Anything above that, you're just paying the same price as 4. So Shane and I share 2. But usually there's a space behind us. And here, let me, why don't we pull up the photos while I talk about this?
Yeah, we just had our local toy show last weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So how many dealers or how many tables do you feel? Like, what do you guys have normally?
Probably a couple hundred, yeah, easy.
Okay. So this is toy and doll super show. So there are I wouldn't say lots of people. There's about a 6th to a 7th of them are just like those weird, like Victorian dolls and thrift shop dolls and stuff. And usually they're all in their own spot. They rebelled last year and said, please, because none of the action figure collectors would ever go into that section. They're like, just put us amongst everybody. So this year they were amongst everybody. But so there's a little like atrium here.
That's a nice venue. That's a really nice venue.
Yeah, it's a completely remodeled hotel.
Yeah.
It's been at the same hotel off and on for the last 15 years. So this is kind of like the story above that you can look down upon. Here's Shane and I.
Yeah.
We were shoved in a little corner, but it was actually nice because we had the most space of the entire show for people to walk around. Like, people would get to our table and be like, whew, I can breathe, because they're not just shoulder to shoulder with people.
Yeah, the main aisles are the fucking worst.
Oh, yeah, dude.
On the outer edge is the best place to be.
So here's me selling stuff. And again, like I had my Masterpiece Skyfire, $265. I paid more than that for tax on it. We get the Masterverse 2-pack back there. It's going for the Comic-Con. It's going for $120 on eBay. I had it for $100. Some older classified stuff. There's Peter. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
Peter. People see your face.
Nice.
Peter was very enthralled with this guy that had gotten the Night Raven.
Have you seen that someone's doing an actual 3D print for a 6-inch?
Oh yeah,
no.
I saw that.
Yeah, dude, that looks fucking awesome.
So here we go, promoting Open Your Toys.
Yeah, there you go.
The original logo from almost 15 years ago now.
Yeah, dude, that is an old logo for sure.
Here's Shane's stuff. Shane was blowing stuff out too. He wasn't scalping anything, just looking for retail on most of his stuff. Shane did really good too.
Yeah, good for Shane, yeah.
These are kind of like the higher end ones in the background.
You got to keep that shit in the back, man. People snipe that off your table.
Exactly. And luckily we don't have a big issue with like theft or anything, thankfully. This guy is really cool. Him and his wife do resin figures, all hand sculpted, and then they design backgrounds to them. They also do a lot of custom minifigures, which are just the China knockoffs, but at least they're doing the card. Cool. Yeah, Cobra Commander. You've got the Voltron back here, with the Japanese on it. Yeah, so they have some really cool stuff. It's a little pricey for me just because I'm like, oh, I know that minifigure costs $3, and then the printing isn't the best. Like, I really want to tell them, like, go get your stuff like professionally printed. Print 20 of those card backs instead of doing them on your laser printer. But they have fun stuff. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to go look at his creature stuff. But they do earrings and necklaces and stuff like that. But some vintage stuff.
Nice.
A complete headquarters there.
So what was the G.I. Joe price like for vintage?
Vintage is usually pretty reasonable at this show because not a lot of people are looking for vintage here. It's really weird. Like you can see here, like it's always kind of like a mix of like 90s and 2000s and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Bunch of 12-inch, lots of Black Series, lots of vintage collection. This was kind of weird. This guy had all of his Legends zip tied to a board, and that's how he brought them in and out. Not a ton of like digging opportunities, you know. Duvall always talks about, I love digging. There's not just a bunch of like tubs and stuff to dig through. People are pretty specific. We get a lot of the creator of Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bears was there. They'll have guest stars. Yeah, yep.
Sweet.
She created while she worked for not Hallmark, the other one, American Greetings. While she worked for them, she created Care Bears and Strawberry Shortcake. So, like I say, you get some pretty good prices. What I was going to say, you get a lot of people that are thrift store flippers.
Yeah.
So a lot of senior citizens that they just buy anything at a thrift store that says Star Wars or something like that.
Aerodrome looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Nice Havoc.
Are these all Peter's pictures?
Yeah.
That a guy. Look at you get on it.
Yeah, Peter was out and about most of the time. He helped me get everything set up. And then maybe he was around the booth for maybe like an hour and a half over 5 hours time. But he was always out and about kind of looking at things and taking pictures.
I'm your reporter.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Peter Parker of Open Your Toys.
Oh, I didn't see these fucking Brave Star down here. Nice. But yeah, so that's my favorite toy show. We have some bigger ones down in Colorado Springs, which is about an hour south of us. But this one is the one I love. Like, I always buy a few things from it, that kind of shit. So, okay. Hey, we got through what we got. Let's see. Brinkalizer says, I price and tag everything the night before the show. Saves a lot. And I should. My problem is I use Post-its. And one time I did that. And by the time they jostle around in my truck on the way there and all that kind of stuff, and I start taking them out of my tub, all my posts, because I'm trying to stay super low tack,
right.
You know? So, but no, I agree. Like I say, having Peter there was a huge help, even though he had to constantly cross-check on the spreadsheet. Like me, for the most part, I know what 80% of the prices are going to be. So I can just walk around like $20, $30, you know, and I try to keep things round. But I feel you. If I could do that, that would be much nicer. All right, we fucking into some grab bag. Holy shit. All right, Duke Fisticuffs, if you're still here, if you're still on with us, it was only about 20 minutes ago. Can you post in Facebook and ask Rock if he just wants to come on for 10 minutes to talk, and you too, obviously, want to come on for 10 minutes to talk about Mandalorian. I'll cover the other grab bag and give you guys a little bit of one runway room. No one has to go on video. I feel bad talking about Mandalorian, and maybe we'll just push it too. I guess we could do that too. Peter won't be on, unfortunately, but maybe we can just push Mando 3 till next time.
It's okay. I don't say much anyway.
So let me know, Duke, if you're still on. Do that stuff. But first up, new details on the new TF animated movie coming in 2024. So looks like this will be a Cybertron movie pre-war for Cybertron. All right, Peter. Or is that you, badass? You starting to open things?
I'm not opening anything. I'm trying to put tape on that fucking gouge out of that box.
Open that shit, bro. You trying to save that?
I'm trying to save that box, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it says Collider interviewed Lorenzo di Bonaventura about the upcoming 2024 Transformer film, where he is one of the main producers. The movie will take place entirely on Cybertron, where we'll see much younger versions of Optimus Prime and Megatron. While we haven't had this much info on the film before, it is well on its way, along with its toy line. Here's what Lorenzo had to say. I could tell you really important parts of the story, which are more than a tease. This is something we're trying to do. We debated about a lot of live action and it was financially impossible to do, which is the origin story of young Megatron and young Optimus Prime. You know the origin. They started as friends. Over time, things devolved for them. They ended up on two sides. So we're telling you the young Optimus and the young Megatron story. So if people don't know, Megatron earned his stripes coming up through the gladiatorial pits of Cybertron. We are really telling an origin story of all Transformers, both what they were at the beginning of it, how they grew or how they grow, to how they grow apart. We're hoping that there's enough emotional construct to that would lead to a trilogy of it, because personally I think there's a natural trilogy. I'm not always looking to do multiple movies, but there's a natural trilogy around their relationship. You're going to see Cybertron in a way you've never seen it before. There's that no one's ever seen it before. Because we're doing animation, we're allowed to really go all out. If you tried to make this live action, it'd probably be $1 billion movie. You're going to see a lot of origins of the society and what broke it apart. The analogy for me is a bit like Krypton when you saw the planet falling apart and all of that. We're not there for a short time. We're there for the entire movie. We're on Cybertron, but we're in the challenge. But in the challenge of that, if you know the lore, they begin to question the hierarchy, how their society has gotten stratified, and how common man doesn't have the voice entirely they want to have. It's not a coming-of-age story. I don't think you'd believe that in a way, but I would say they're young men who are finding their path. Like I said, it's more than a tease. That's what the story is, and that's the experience you're going to have to go through it. So sounds fun. I'm all about it, especially like if we're talking about now, I don't know if they've talked about this or not, if this is going to be like a feature presentation where it's like actually in movie theaters and everything.
I would think Netflix or Amazon's going to pick it up.
Do you think so? See,
absolutely.
I guess I'm absolutely hoping that it is a movie release, but
I'd
who
be
knows?
Shocked anybody really does that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where the fucking animation on the War for Cybertron trilogy on Netflix was god awful. But if they took that and gave it like, movie theater quality animation, cell shading, all that kind of stuff, could be amazing. But oh well, we'll have to see. Let's see. No mention of Duke Fisticuffs. He may be passed out by now. All right. Let's see. Well, let's stick with Transformers. We'll kind of jump around here. Official Transformers restaurant. The Ark in Hong Kong has opened.
Fuck my life.
This is amazing. It's an official restaurant.
Right.
Optimus Prime looks dope there. Oh, look at those buns.
Brutal.
Oh my god, those are amazing.
Look at the fry box.
Yeah, the fry box is dope. Heinz ketchup. It's Heinz or nothing. That's my motto.
Me too.
None of that Hunt's bullshit. So this is kind of dope. Okay, so we got the Ark's ass here in the front.
So it's just like a burger and fry joint, or what?
It looks like it. Yeah, I thought this might be like a sit-down place, but no. Considering it's got the ordering kiosks, infused with flavor.
Oh no, you can sit down and eat.
This is dope, though. This is fucking awesome. Oh my god, this is beautiful, and of course,
swag.
Dope gift shop with the Ark in the.
Is this Hasbro owned? Because this property belongs to them.
It's official, so I don't know whether they. I doubt it's owned by Hasbro, but I bet it's a license that somebody got. Because this is Robosen back here. Takara. Then you get Flames toys, model kits and stuff. Oh, that's gorgeous. I think that's the Prime One Studios. Oh, you get some regular, normal releases.
Yeah, you get Hasbro release figures and shit.
Yeah, the Ark. Oh my god. Okay, so there you get to see a little bit.
Can I get a combo 5 with a Coke, please?
With a matcha, you mean.
Right.
This is awesome. Oh my god, I would. Oh, that's kind of dope. Like you're in the starship. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
Get the fuck out. Go back to the thing. You can actually get like robot fucking. One more.
One more.
There. There. You get to pick what you want on your burger.
Shield bun, melty cheddar, juicy cuts of tomato, crunchy lettuce.
Sick.
All right.
You get nuggets and shit too?
Yeah. Oh, and fried chicken. Not just tenders. You actually get some bone-in chicken there.
Fucking right.
There we go. What's this black bun? Yeah. Oh, seaweed cod fillet. That's crab meat avocado on the red.
Oh, dude, I would totally
black Angus trussel. Yeah, dude, a crab meat avocado. Oh yeah.
What was one slide back? Can you go back and see the price?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So this will be yen, right?
Wait, hold on. 55 for the chicken, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
55. That's about $7 US dollars.
That's cheap.
That's not, because I assume that's the combo, right? Like 55's the combo, 30's probably just the chicken or something. Chicken,
yeah.
Maybe, yeah. So 30 would be $4.
Yeah, so if you done just the fries is $4.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what's that? Is that a meal? The whole thing on the bottom there?
Yeah, this looks like it looks like you're getting fries.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a burger, but maybe
it's a kid's meal. So
mac and cheese, crispy chicken, French fries, and an apple juice.
All right, that comes to about $10.83 right there.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That's roughly what it comes. Yeah.
So then these burgers, though. So the Angus and cheese, that looks like a double burger. Same thing here at the back, black truffle.
So what's 105?
All right. What?
105 yen.
What's 105 yen, Peter?
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
This is Hong Kong dollars, so since it's in Hong Kong, so it's,
it's not yen. Yeah, 1338. Oh, you got some ice cream too. All right, Hong Kong, here I come.
Yep.
And of course, these don't look anywhere as good as what, just like any fast food joint, never looks as good as the pictures. But
all right, I'll give it. It looks cool. Fun. I just like the ordering style and again, a seaweed bun. Like fuck yeah, okay, I'll try that. Yeah, why not?
All right, we'll save Mando for next time. Peter, if you want to talk about it, please come on. I know you're kind of off and on most shows, but we'll end with a rumor report. Paramount Pictures to reboot G.I. Joe live action movie franchise with dun 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 Michael Keaton. I don't know what he's going to play, but let's see. It is unclear whether Mr. Ellison will completely replace producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura. Isn't he the guy we were just talking about with the animated Transformers movie?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who is currently the spearheader for the franchise, but both of them work together on the financial disaster that is G.I. Joe Snake Eyes.
Yep.
Underrated, in my opinion. I liked it. I know Peter
Terrible.
hated it. I know you hated it too. Let's see. Eyeing veteran actor Michael Keaton for an unspecified role within the rebooted Joe universe. The studio kicked off live-action G.I. Joe series Rise of Cobra. The movie was panned by critics. Paramount course-corrected with soft rebooted Retaliation. Second unsuccessful attempt led to the reboot of Snake Eyes, which was probably the worst of all of them.
Yep.
Let's see. We wait for more development. And so this is this person just saying, if he's freed up from Batman after The Flash, Paramount plans to snap up Michael Keaton for the rebooted G.I. Joe film franchise, apparently. David Ellison, very big on it. Let's get that Beetlejuice sequel going first, though, please. That's what we're really crying for. A Beetlejuice sequel would be super
That'd be
awesome.
sweet if he played like a Cobra Commander or something, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, like an evil guy.
Yeah, or even like a Destro.
Ooh, that would be kind of nice, but I don't know. They'll want his face up there, and they'll probably want him to be a face, like a good guy.
Right.
If he had to be a good guy,
he makes way better
everything.
Villains. He makes way better villains.
Yeah, I agree there. I agree. But if you had to see his face as a villain, maybe a Major Blood.
Yeah, you got the eye patch and the helmet, right? So I mean, that would kind of cover him up a bit.
A Serpentor. This I command.
Oh, that would be sick. That'd be fucking sick.
With his little cowl wrapped around, you could see his little pouty lips.
Or a Mindbender.
Mindbender wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, with a monocle and shit. Like, fuck yeah.
Let's see. Cliff is saying Keaton would be Hawk, Flag, or maybe Colton. See, I think they would try to use new people. So, yeah, maybe because they never did a Hawk, right?
Yeah, they did a Hawk, yeah.
Did they do a Hawk already?
The first one had Hawk in it. Like, they never did a Flag, and they already did a Colton because Bruce Willis was Colton. So.
Yeah, because he was Colton.
So Flag would.
I didn't even know who Colton was until they had Bruce Willis do him. So, all right. Well, that was fun. So we'll save Mandalorian talk for another 2 weeks. Please feel free to talk about it in the group. We're all caught up. I liked it. I liked, okay, I'm going to save my thoughts. I could just go on a tangent. So before we let everybody go, AAA, I know you're not super talkative. I tend to talk over you. That even happened when you're visiting. But maybe favorite thing while you were out here, you stayed with us, most surprising thing, you can... Okay. What's your kind of thoughts?
I've never seen the snow mountain, so I much appreciate bringing me to the mountains. That's really, really cool and really, really cold as well. Most surprising thing, I think, will be your house. I didn't think there's. I thought there was a lot of toys, but boy, I mean, you have
just
a museum
everywhere. Yeah,
it's a museum.
Yeah, Peter, he got stuck in my office. So in this office, literally there was only enough space for like a single blow up mattress. And he was afraid. He's like, what if I roll off this side and knock down your Unicron? Or what if I roll to this side and knock down your 5-foot stack of openers and stuff?
Peter wakes up completely encased in toys.
Yeah.
Avalanche of toys.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was pretty wedged in.
Yeah, and your wife is very accommodating, very nice. She's awesome. Yeah, and especially your daughter. Yeah, she's super cute, and we work on a model kit together. So I really enjoy that. So that's cool.
Yeah, Peter, especially because he's never had kids, was absolutely amazing with my daughter, keeping her involved, doing things with her. There were one of the days he was out here, I had to work. Granted, she was at school, but later on in the evening, sometimes I had to work, and you were just amazing with her, Peter. I really appreciate that. He even bought her a model building kit lamp that she was just blown away about, and it's still using. It's up on her bed right now. So you were amazing with her, Peter. I really appreciate that.
She's an awesome kid.
With that said, hey, you guys want to come out, let me know.
Dude, it's in the works. I got to get my passport. I'll fucking get a hotel room. I don't give a shit because I want to go. There's that scrapyard that's out by your place that I want to go check out, full of classic cars.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, I got to experience the Slick McFavorite experience. So
I tried to do good. It was interesting. We tried to do food. So Peter and his previous significant other are very big foodies, and we're like the opposite kind of foodies. We're just like, oh, we love takeout places, and like those are the type of places. But Peter got a big taste of New Mexican food while we were out here. Lots of green chili, lots of breakfast burritos. Because that's what I like, even though we were in Denver. So
that's funny. Some of them are pretty good. Yeah, I do enjoy that one, especially the one when we're on our way to the mountains. I forgot that name.
Oh yeah, he had if people don't know what this is, he had a chili relleno. So a chili relleno is there's some types called hatch green chilies if they're from New Mexico. Other places they're Anaheim. Sometimes it can even be poblano, but I don't really consider a poblano an official chili relleno. But so a chili hollowed out, stuffed with Monterey Jack or cheddar or Colby Jack sometimes. And then he had a crispy one, which is like egg roll wrapping around it and then deep fried.
Love that one.
That one.
Oh my God. Sometimes they call them soft rellenos, and it's just kind of like an egg batter. I grew up on egg batter, but ever since finding crispy up here in Colorado, I only do crispy, but they are so amazing.
And I've been trying to work on Cliff to get to come out as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, anytime you want to visit Florida too, let me know. I'll set things up. So
I was going to say TF Con Orlando is down there in October, right around the perfect time to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Mm-hmm. I might have to take you up on that and be down there with you, but then come up to TF Con, do Universal, and come back or something. We'll have to see. I might take you up on that.
Yeah, any of you guys, like Cliff, Badass, anybody.
Dude, I would love to go see the Freedom Factory or Cliff and Cletus cars.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's start doing it. Sorry, I talked over you, AAA. What did you say?
Oh, no. I said we got the warmest weather
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, compared
Yeah.
to what we got, fuck yeah.
Yeah, he was flipping out a little bit, especially on the top. We took him to the Continental Divide, literally where it divides the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
And so it's almost 13,000 feet up there. And the wind was like, it was okay at first. Everything was icy, but then the wind kicked up right before we left. And yeah, I mean, it was probably a 0 to 10 degree wind chill when we were leaving there. And that was a little shocking to his Florida body.
Yeah. It was too cold.
But Peter did an amazing thing, and I absolutely congratulate you on this, and you're absolutely right. He made a conscious decision to save a little bit on toys and to spend some money to go around the country and visit his online friends that he's talked to forever and experience that stuff. And I think all of us as toy collectors, if we did do that, you know, how easy is it to save $1,000, you know, and not saying that's what it cost Peter to come out
No,
here.
it doesn't.
We tried to make it as cheap as humanly, well, I'm as cheap as humanly possible. So everything we did out here was pretty cheap.
Well, you think a month worth of toys, that's easily a flight to wherever you want to be, right?
Yeah, exactly. To go visit people you've only ever met online, you've ever only talked to online. So
Yeah.
Let that sink in a little bit. And toys aren't as important as the relationships we're building, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amen.
All right. On that good positive note, thank you, Peter, for being out here. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, my absolute pleasure. So let me
Peter.
to my outro, and then we'll say we'll see you sooner rather than later.
Rather than sooner.
Wu-Tang, motherfuckers! Wu-Tang!
Peace.